You shall not make for yourself a graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them. Order to love God, man is to acknowledge Him as the Lord and worship Him. He who does not worship God acts that way because he doesn't know and love Him.
You shall worship the Lord your God, and Him only shall you serve. The first word contains the first commandment of the law. You shall fear the Lord your God, you shall serve Him, and you shall not go after other gods. God's first and just call or demand is for man to accept Him, for He is the one true God. Obedience of faith is our first obligation. The first commandment requires us to nourish and protect our faith with vigilance, prudence, and reject anything opposed to it. Sinning against faith. The first is voluntary doubt. The second is involuntary doubt. The third is incredulity. The fourth is heresy. Fifth is apostasy. And lastly, schism.
Hope is the confident expectation of divine blessing and the beatific vision of God. Hope is the fear of offending God's love and of incurring punishment. Sinning against hope. First is despair. It ceases to hope for his personal salvation from God. Second is presumption. Either man presumes upon own capacity or upon God's mercy.
Charity enjoins us to love God above everything and all creatures before Him and because of Him. Sinning against God's love. The first one is indifference. It is neglecting and refusing to reflect on the divine charity. The second one is ingratitude. It is failing to acknowledge the divine charity. The third one is lukewarmness. It is the negligence in responding to the divine love. The fourth one is acedia or spiritual sloth. It is refusing the joy that comes from God. The fifth one is hatred of God. It comes from pride.
Him only shall you serve. The theological virtues of faith, hope, and charity inform and give life to the moral virtue. It is understood that it is only the Lord whom we shall serve and not other gods.
Adoration. To adore is to acknowledge in respect and absolute submission the nothingness of the creature who would not exist but for God. It is to praise and exalt Him and to humble oneself.
It is right to offer a sacrifice to God as a sign of adoration and gratitude, supplication and communion. The only perfect sacrifice is the one that Christ offered on the cross as a total offering to the Father's love and for our salvation. By uniting ourselves to this sacrifice, we can make our life a sacrifice to God.
Pray prayer is an indispensable condition for being able to obey God's commandments. You should always pray and not lose heart.